they call this place The Rock. M.M. Roberts Stadium in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. EA Sports College Football ready to roll in Week 3. It's the Connecticut Huskies and the Southern Mississippi Golden Eagles. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. The Golden Eagles headed for the ball, and we are ready for action. The returner will field it and bring it back. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. So Connecticut's offense that has the first possession of the game. The man who will run the offense is Jake Merklinger, freshman prospect from the state of Georgia. What a game he had last time out. 3 touchdowns, better than 200 yards, leading his team to victory. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Makes the catch. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. And the Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. That was not on the opening script of plays. The turnover as the defense makes a play early.
And that's something you're always worried about. The first drive, it's a good play by the defense, but you're worried about your freshman settling in a tough environment on the road, the crowd going bananas. Palmer, he makes the early mistake, and I look forward to watching this kid. How does he respond to some early adversity?
Yeah, he hasn't played in a lot of environments like this throughout his career. There's no question. So this is obviously a major challenge. If I'm the head coach now, I'm pulling him aside, and I'm saying, hey, listen, interceptions are going to happen. Let's get that one out of the way now. Let's learn from it. Let's move forward. But as a play caller, you got to help this young quarterback out. Now, you have to run the ball. You got to find him some easy completions to get his confidence back. Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. It'll be 3rd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Caught. Didn't get nearly enough done on 3rd down. He's brought down at the 31-yard line. They'll try to put 3 on the board as the field goal unit comes on. And this field goal attempt will be a 48-yarder and not straight on from the left side. He got it. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And that's a really good response by this defense. Their offense throws an interception, puts them in bad field position. They respond with a stop, force a field goal. Yeah, they got 3 points, but great job by this defense.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UConn offense goes back to work. They're going to need to get something started, finding themselves in a 3-0 hole. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. First catch of the season for this highly touted wide receiver, and man, their fans have been hungry to see that.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down.
And that's a good sign for this offense. A good third down conversion, running the football. Obviously, last possession was not what you wanted. Like the interception, the turnover. Good to get back on the field, get that first down. Now see how much more they'll be aggressive and maybe want to throw the football and put that mistake behind them.
The run inside. It's Reeder. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. UConn quick to the line.
Love the play call on the RPO, and you're just really trusting this running back to be able to make a guy miss and then get into the second level. The offensive line.
There he goes. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Huskies kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Off play action on first down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. And he has a solid gain on the play before sliding. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Reeder. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. UConn comes to the line with a first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on second and goal. Back to pass. Back swinging for the goal line. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, UConn.
There's really never any doubt with this guy. The coaching staff always talks about his leadership and his mental toughness. That was a bad interception on the opening drive, but he's able to turn the page and show you his short-term memory and just come out and stay aggressive, sling it around a little bit, and this offense is able to answer with a touchdown of their own.
And how nice is it if you're a coordinator to have a guy like that you can depend on? Like, he doesn't dwell on the one mistake. He doesn't let it turn into two. A lot of times you can see that snowball effect, man. Just a nice bounce back for him individually and for this offense to put the early turnover behind him.
Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. A little bit of feeling each other out. They're down 7-3 as they open this drive. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle.
Unfortunate with that incompletion. The quarterback and his intended target not on the same page.
Well, will they dial up on second, and a long way to go. Dropping back, it's Hampton. Here comes the heat. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. Third and long, back up inside their 20. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. And the Golden Eagles will try to pin them back with the punt. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Not a lot of room to field this one. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Huskies offense out there and ready to go. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. They'll start this drive going to the air. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
Give to the back. Breaks into the open. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Go, go. Looking to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. Touchdown, Golden Eagles. Into the end zone for 6.
This offense is so explosive, they can change the scoreboard in a flash. You just saw that on that drive.
And the extra point gives them a 3-point lead at 10-7. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Porter. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. Following the completion, we get a stoppage to check out the injured player. That is their freshman offensive lineman, and boy, they hope this isn't too serious. Holly Rowe will keep an eye on that. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Quick completion to the right. And they pick up the first down in what might be the last play here in the first quarter. We've reached a break. It's Southern Mississippi on top. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Let it go. Out of the gun to give to the back.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And after that last play, there is a Husky who has yet to get up. I'm sure Holly will find out what's going on, and for the moment, we will step aside. Running inside, it's Reeder. And again, finds nowhere to run. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage this time. Just shy of midfield at the 47. The defense needs a third down stop. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Tackled behind the line of scrimmage, and what a big third down stop by this defense.
And I think one thing people don't take it.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Making side adjustments here. They're throwing for it on fourth down. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. UConn quick to the line.
And they're showing you their intentions early in the game. It's fourth down. You're in your own end. We're going to be aggressive, and we're not just going to do this early. We're going to do this all game long. Awesome execution on a critical down.
UConn comes to the line after getting another first down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Reeder. They're just trying to flex the muscle. They get him down at the 34 after a pickup of 4.
Yeah, and it's a nice decision by the quarterback when you run these RPOs. Man, if you can give it to him and you can get such positive yards like that, continue to do it. Make that defense react a different way. Then I'll throw the football.
Complete. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. And the officials will stop play as they check on the injured Golden Eagle. While they have a look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Got a little space. They make the stop after a pickup of 3 just inside the red zone at the 19. The Huskies have taken it inside the 20. Second down, he'll throw it. He's got it down the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11. They've moved it into scoring territory, 1st and 10 from the 11. Wants to throw it again. Got his man out of the backfield. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. The run inside. It's Reeder. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard.
Nice job by the defense. A lot of times offenses want time to mesh that RPO and read it. Nah, the defense got in there so fast, they didn't give him an option. Got the nice tackle for a loss, putting the offense in a worse situation.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll send out the kicker to try to salvage this drive. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Good, right down the boulevard. And the kick is good, and guys, we have ourselves a tie ball game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Little. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20, a pickup of 5. The Golden Eagles headed quickly to the line. They'll run play action. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. Touchdown, Huskies. The defense gets it done with that huge interception return.
And nice vision by the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception, and then taking it back to the high school days, man. In his glory days at the running back spot, running all the way to the house and scoring the touchdown.
He'll bring it out. It's Briggs. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Golden Eagles will try to get things moving on offense. They'll go to work trailing 17-10 and hoping to put together a productive drive. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Neutral zone infraction.
The defender crossed the line a little bit too early. It's a free 5 yards for the offense. The defense made that job a little easier after the encroachment. It's 1st and 5. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. And the Golden Eagles can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go.
They're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
He locked up and held on to bring him down. Facing a third down and short from the 26. They'll try to power their way ahead. Finding some room. He flips his field in an instant, and he's got him set up at the 20. After that huge play, let's see if they can punctuate it. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. The Golden Eagles have pushed it inside the 20. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Back to pass. It's Hampton. He wants it all. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And you see, once you start to get to the red zone, the contested catch rate goes way through the roof. Who can make those plays when you're physically getting hit? Nice job by the defense, man. Make them earn it. Make them feel it. Get your hands through the contact of the football when they're trying to make the catch. Great job breaking on the football at the perfect time.
Makes the grab. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down. And the Golden Eagles, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll run it on 1st and goal. Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. The corners are walked up tight. Fires to the end zone. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down.
And that is a big-time play. We might go back and circle that one, man. Like, this game is so close. It gets back and forth, right? Like, it could go any direction. Those are the type plays, man. The catch is there to be made. The offense could make it, but the physicality of the defense in the end zone to prevent that big touchdown.
A big stop from this defense as they force a 4th down and a decision coming right now. And they're going to try this on 4th down. They need a full 5 yards to get it into the end zone, but they'll go for it on 4th down. Unleashes to the end zone. It's incomplete, and the defense comes up with a stop. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. Running inside. It's Christian.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Right back to him on the ground. They needed that extra space as he bangs his way to the 14.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. On the run, it's Christian. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. One more snap coming before juice boxes and orange slices. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Ben, thanks. A busy day, so let's waste no time and get you updated on Week 3 action around college football. We begin with the Michigan State Spartans in their matchup against the number 2 team, the Notre Dame Fighting Irish. And it's Michigan State looking to make it 3 straight to start the new year. They're already on top in the first half. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now to your game in Hattiesburg. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W.
Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Checking in with the Southern Miss head coach at the half, he said this is exactly the type of game he was expecting. Two solid defenses have made it very difficult to find points in the end zone today. The defenses have been terrific so far, really limiting what the other is able to do. Points are at a premium down here. Guys, you've got to believe that whoever makes the next mistake and has a turnover, that might be a significant change in this game. I'll keep you posted from the sidelines. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. The Golden Eagles want to crank the tempo. Scanning the field is Hampton. Catch in the middle, it's Sanders. Good pickup there as he gets the first down. They'll mark him at the 48. And the Golden Eagles come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And what a great job by the QB, man. Seeing the blitz, understanding I got to get the football out of my hands as soon as I possibly can, and he puts it on the numbers to his receiver where he can get those yards after the catch. Great timing, but more importantly, great job seeing what that defense was doing and getting rid of the football.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So frustrating for an offense to just give away yards with false start penalties. He'll set up to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Turning it on! Ball down at the 38-yard line and a big pickup of 15 yards there.
And I think great offenses find a way to get their playmakers the football in space. Nice job designing the wheel route. It's good versus man. It's good versus zone. Nice route. Nice catch by the running back.
And they pick up just a few on that completion. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Now the play fake. Rushes on him. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him, but this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
He splits the uprights. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. UConn going back to work on offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Right on the money.
Nice job by the quarterback there throwing the hitch route against zone coverage. You can't stare at him. If you do that, you allow the flat defender to get underneath it, and that might be a pick 6. So really good job by the quarterback there, using his eyes to manipulate the defense.
Handoff from the gun. Crosses to 40. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And that is just an attitude run, running it right up the middle, right into the teeth of that defense.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Runs through the tackle. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down.
And it's going to be interesting to watch this defense, man, because obviously when you're trailing, and offenses can sometimes get conservative. That's 2 runs back-to-back. Do they get more aggressive and try to bring more guys near the line of scrimmage, not let them waste time, and try to get their offense the football back?
Takes the easy completion. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. It's Ross. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Huskies moving quickly to the line.
And when you run these drag routes, it's super important that your quarterback can really use his eyes. Don't lock in where everybody's going to start looking at you and seeing what's coming. Does a good job, drops back, sees it, and the most important part, puts the ball out in front so he can catch it, get upfield, and make some extra yards after the catch.
They'll keep it on the ground. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The Huskies back to the line on first down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Red pass, it's complete. And they'll stop him inside the 5, but the defense is backed up in the shadow of its own goalpost. They're going back to the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UConn! Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. Fielded in the end zone, it's Little. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Southern Mississippi has it back, and the Golden Eagle offense headed to the field. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Well, it's a negative play trying to run the football, and I think if you're on offense, you got to be thinking about throwing it now. You're trailing by a lot. You got to get back in this game. You need tempo, and you need explosive plays through the air.
Wide receiver going in motion. Trying play action. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Golden Eagles send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Plays that one perfectly. Exceptional accuracy on the punt. No return possible on this one. It goes out of bounds, and they'll mark it right around the 30-yard line. And here comes the Connecticut offense ready to go to work. They'll put the ball in play from their own 30-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. And the Huskies with a second and short to keep this drive moving. They'll run it from the gun. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The offense getting set for a first down from the 45. This time he wants to throw. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. That's the end of the period, and UConn has the lead. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you could tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
UConn quick to the line.
Well, this defense has given up some big plays in this game so far, but they've got a lot of talent on that side of the football. Someone has to step up here, make a play, get a stop, and put their team in a position to win.
Trying to set up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Under fire. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
A good job by this defense. Great job in the secondary. Eyes on the quarterback. They took away the first option, made him go to option 2, made him go through his progression, and then they got time to get home and get a hit on the quarterback.
Makes the grab. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get into those critical points, now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead. The offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right here to make sure we win this one?
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the back. Snowed under by the defense.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
Send the tight end in motion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Here's the pressure. Excellent pursuit by this defense as he barely gets back to the line of scrimmage. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. Right down the boulevard. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. Southern Mississippi will start this drive. The offense looks ready to go. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. And the Golden Eagles in the hurry-up. They give it to him again. Might have a chance.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Bringing the heat. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to 2.
Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Dropping back, it's Hampton. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Connection to the right. Oh, he's got some space. Brought down at the 10-yard line, and a nifty pickup after the grab on that one. 1st and goal, and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Wants to throw it again. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. They desperately need to get the score here on 3rd and goal to have any kind of wild chance. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's a phenomenal job getting after the quarterback and getting a hit on him to affect his accuracy, because if they didn't get the pressure, that was going to be a touchdown. He had a guy wide open in the end zone. That was a goal.
Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick. They keep it on the ground. Clock is their friend. And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Christian. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense now. They got to get a stop, and if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the 1st down.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receivers somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. But we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Before this 3rd down play, they're going to take a moment to think it over and call a timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. The run inside. It's Hart. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. UConn will have to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. And he's out of bounds. He will be short of the 1st down marker, and that's going to put a wrap on this one. Southern Mississippi ready to send that offense back onto the field. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
Yeah, and you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a cardinal sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board.
Makes the grab in their space. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
It's been tough for this QB in this one. Very small windows to throw into, and he's been under some duress as well. It's hard to find a rhythm as a QB in those types of situations, and that's why it appears as though his team's going to be leaving here with an out.
Looking downfield, it's Hampton. That's caught. It's Sanders. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Looking to throw for it. Here's a heat. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. They pretty much have to keep the offense on the field, and they'll get right to the line of scrimmage. On fourth down, trying to find his man. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running, and they spike it and get the clock stopped. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. He wants a big play here late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
And this defense knows exactly the spot they're in, man. They are up. They've got their more defensive backs on the field. They're dropping back. You can tell they are taking away the deep ball. Nice job understanding situation, understanding clock, and what the offense is trying to do to you.
Gets the first himself. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. It's a lost cause, but they keep fighting. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And here's the third interception of the night. Defense making the play. Hey, never hurts to pad the stats on